Hey, what's the matter?
Oh, hello, Mr. Franks. I have your medicine here.
Oh, thank you. So what's on your mind?
Well, we were listening to the fascinating story that Mr. and Mrs. Potiphar were telling us about a young man who tried to attack Mrs. Potiphar and force her to have dinner with him. Luckily, he was caught and put into prison. But I was just wondering whatever happened to him.
Well, I can tell you.
You can? How?
Well, you know, I wasn't always the Pharaoh's chief cupbearer. No, I wasn't. And once Pharaoh, he became very angry with me and that old crazy chief baker. And he was so offended by our service that he threw us in prison.
No, well, let me ask you a question. What is a cupbearer?
I'm gonna get up out of this chair here in a second and show you. A cupbearer. It's just a very important job. I bared cups for the Pharaoh.
What's that?
Important. I handed the cup to Pharaoh, but it was important. Now, can I get on with my story?
Okay, go ahead.
Shoe came off.
Who's this guy? Who is this guy?
Thank you, darling.
Don't worry, he's one of our crazier patients. He just gets lost every once in a while.
Not like a cupbearer. Very important. And, you know, back to my story. You'll never guess who they assigned to attend us.
A butcher?
No.
The baker?
No, remember, he was in prison with me.
Oh, I know who it was. It was the...
You better not say candlestick maker. Everybody does that. Crazy. It was Joseph.
Joseph? Who's Joseph?
Well, the very same young man who Potiphar threw in prison.
You're kidding. How ironic. It sure is a small world.
It sure is.
Okay, well, how did you become the chief cupbearer again if you were thrown into prison?
Well, now that's a story. So listen up. Hey, where's he going?
Hey, it's time for your sponge bath.
Don't worry about it.
Come on, Bob. Come on, Mr. Johnson. It's time for your sponge bath. Let's go have a bath.
Stay away from
It's
my
okay, Mr.
clothes door. I
Come on,
think he
Mr.
stole my
Johnson. Let's go
underwear
take a
last
sponge bath. He loves sponge baths. Here, let me push you a little faster.
No, that's too fast. Yo, Coop, quit pushing on me. I'll pick up my feet. Let's go. Whoa! Security. Oh,
What's going on here?
get ready, man.
It's time for a sponge bath, sir.
Okay, well, let's take you back here.
No sponge bath.
You're not going in my bathroom. You know what to do. All right. Now listen up. Now this reminds me of the crazy baker. I have an amazing tale about dreams and execution and redemption to tell you.
Dreams, execution, and redemption? Good to have a few minutes to spare. Tell me.
Well, I wasn't thrown into prison alone. You remember that?
Yes, it was the chief baker that had offended Pharaoh too, right?
Well, yeah, that's right. Crazy, chief baker. Well, one night after we had been in prison for a while, we both had these very distressing dreams.
Dreams?
Yes, dreams.
Well, what were the dreams about?
They were both really strange. In my dreams, I saw a vine out in front of me. And on the vine, there were 3 branches. And as soon as it budded, it blossomed, and its clusters ripened into grapes. And a Pharaoh's cup was in my hand, and I took the grapes and squeezed them into Pharaoh's cup and put it in his hand.
That is strange. So what did it mean?
I don't know. But I decided to tell my dream to that Joseph guy that came in, and because he is always nice to me, and he seemed like a pretty smart guy. And well, there's not much to do in prison anyway.
Well, what did he say about your dream?
He said that all interpretations belong to God, and through him, Joseph was able to interpret my dream.
Really?
Yes, and he said the 3 branches represented just 3 days. And within those 3 days, Pharaoh would lift me up, or lift my head up and restore me to my rightful position as chief cupbearer.
Well, that's wonderful. Guess they just couldn't find anyone else to do the heavy lifting, could they?
It's an important job. Anyway, I'll talk to you. It just happened as if she said it would, as he said, sorry. Get old, you forget things. And within 3 days, I was putting Pharaoh's cup in his hand just as I used to.
Well, what about the chief baker? Where is he now?
Yeah. That crazy old chief baker, he had a dream and saw that Joseph had given me favorable interpretation, and he told Joseph his dream as well.
Well, what was his dream about?
Well, his dream, he saw 3 baskets of bread on his head. And in the top basket were all kinds of baked goods for the Pharaoh, but the birds were eating them out of the basket on his head.
What could that possibly mean?
Well, it wasn't good. Because Joseph told him the 3 baskets represented 3 days as well, and within those 3 days, Pharaoh would lift off his head and hang him on a tree, and the birds would eat away his flesh.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I told you it wasn't good. Those aren't good ingredients. Crazy old baker doesn't know what he's doing.
Okay, so let me get this straight. In 3 days, you were made chief cupbearer again, and the chief baker was hanged?
Yep. And on top of that, it was Pharaoh's birthday.
What a horrible birthday present.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty good. Better him than me.
Well, I guess that's one way of looking about it. Here's your medicine.
I just took my medicine.
Oh, okay. Don't take it first. Well, okay, now what about Joseph? What happened to him?
Well, I'm a little embarrassed about that part. You see, he asked me for a favor when he interpreted my dream.
Favor? What was it?
Well, he wanted me to remember him and show him kindness, and he wanted me to mention him to Pharaoh so that he could get out of prison.
But you didn't remember him?
Nope. I had more important things to do, of course, being the chief cupbearer and all. And I have more important things to do than sit here and tell you stories.
Oh, yes. I can see you're super busy. I'll leave it to you then.
Well, good. I did remember him eventually, though. If you want to hear the rest of the story, you should just ask Joseph about it himself.
Well, how can we ask Joseph?
He's right down the hall.
Wait, you don't mean our Joseph? Our Joseph is the Joseph?
No, calling me a liar. I'll get out of this chair.
No, we're just shocked, Mr. Franks. Thank you for your story, and you have a good day now.